Bryce Canyon this morning, and we have just been driving. We had to go back down through Page, but now we're at Canyon de Chelly National Monument in Navajo Nation, and we're at the Visitor Center, and we're gonna go see Mummy, what is it?
Mummy Cave.
Mummy Caves. So they're some old Indian houses that were built in the rock. So we're gonna go check that out and see, do a little short trail to an overlook to see them. This is a really great park to drive through. There was a campground near the Visitor Center that I believe was free, and they offered horseback rides, and there's just a lot of history to learn about. If you go to the Visitor Center first, you can get a great map of the park. It's a really pretty drive, and you can check out some of the overlooks. We went and saw Mummy Cave, which is what you see here. You can view the ruins from the Mummy Cave overlook on the North Rim Drive of the park, and it's just a short walk from the parking lot down to the viewpoint. Mummy Cave was occupied until about 1300 AD, until a drought, disease, and other conflicts eventually made the Puebloan people disappear from the canyon. There's also a 2.5-mile hiking trail in the park that you can take to the White House ruins, but they do require a permit or a guide. After leaving Mummy Caves, James and I continued our way back east toward New Mexico through Navajo Nation. In our final stretch of Arizona, we were met by the Lukachukai, I totally butchered that, Lukachukai Mountains, and climbed up and over Buffalo Pass on Navajo Route 13. This area was absolutely beautiful. The road was pretty steep at some points with grades up to 14%. I did see two different campgrounds right off 13 near the top of the pass. One was Wagon Wheel Campground and the other was Buffalo Campground. Both looked like they were really incredible places to camp. Next, we drove by Ship Rock, which was this really cool rock structure that jutted straight up 7,177 feet in the middle of these flatlands. James and I spent our time reading a lot about the ancient Navajo legends surrounding the rock, which was really interesting. It's also been a famous spot for climbers, but Navajo Nation has made it illegal to climb since 1970 because Ship Rock is considered a sacred monument. Our next stop was Farmington, New Mexico. I wanted to stop here because I had been looking to pick up a travel healthcare contract at a hospital in this town. Driving through, we noticed a little outdoor farmer's market, so we stopped to walk around and ended up getting the best street tacos and elote ever. I still dream about this meal, it was so good. Alright, we're trying to camp on these public lands. We're out in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico. And we find that the road is washed out right after we just passed the gate. So, James is scoping out to see if this road is passable. The campground is right there past that fence. That dot right there is another van that's camping. So if they made it, we should be able to, but I ain't trying to get stuck out here. We are turning around. We ain't risking it. Not today. Alright, on to find another campsite. Now we find somewhere else to sleep tonight. Maybe a rest stop, maybe a truck stop, maybe a casino. We were trying to get a nice, beautiful BLM land, but alas, we can't.
There might be others.
I'm tired. I don't want to drive anymore. Oh, we'll keep looking. Alright. We found this. So let's go see what we find. It is now 2 a.m. Stop. And we still haven't found anywhere to camp. Yeah, help. Good morning, everyone. We're headed home right now. I don't know if I've mentioned that. We drove till 2 a.m. last night. We were gonna stop at midnight. We found a nice BLM spot right off of I-40. So we go there and it looks really nice. However, once we get there, I guess it had rained earlier and the ground was kind of like this soft clay, and we kept feeling like we were gonna get stuck. And so we got to the end of the place where we opened the gate and we were gonna go in, and the road was basically washed out as a big puddle of mud. There's this alternate route, but we didn't think that the van had high enough clearance and the mud was really, really soft. So anyway, we left that spot. We drove another hour up the road, and now we are at Lake Santa Rosa in New Mexico. And you just walk up. This is site number 7, and I believe the lake, I see it kind of down there. Super quiet place to sleep. Wish we could stay longer, but we are about to head out. But these campsites are $10, and you have a nice little picnic area right there. But I think we're gonna drive up, look at the lake, and then be on our merry way. It's brown. Yeah, this is gonna look like a river or something. I wonder if the lake looks like it's really down. So we drove down to the lake and it was noticeably very low. So we looked it up and they actually did a water release just a couple of weeks ago to provide water to lakes and rivers downstream, because this area is going through a really big drought. So that muddy, very low water, it dropped 27 feet after the water release. So that is 27 feet. That is significant. So what we just saw was not a good depiction of Santa Rosa Lake. They have all the boating ramps closed, and it's kind of sad. I bet that place was really, really nice just a couple weeks ago before they did the water release.
That's one of the cleanest and best maintained parks.
Yeah, very well maintained, and lots of options for camping, and it looked like a good place to fish. Looked it up, there's smallmouth, largemouth, and walleye in there. Well, I hope it revives back. Need some rain in this area, I guess. Yeah. Alright, we stopped in, what is this place called? Tucumcari. And we're stopping at this very touristy place. See what they have in here. What's that car wash called?
Quick quack.
It started pouring out. So I'm standing here. James went to get the van for me.
Look at all those nines.
Oh! Crazy.
I've driven 2 million miles in this thing.
Feels like it. All right, we are about 30 minutes from Oklahoma City, where James is gonna fly out tomorrow. But we are camping the last night in our van. We found a little campsite. at El Reno Lake. But first we're gonna go to Walmart and buy something so that we can have a movie night in the van. So stay tuned for that. This is right off I-40, 30 minutes from the airport. It's just this little lake oasis. This is so awesome, yeah.
Appalachian sunrise
So nice.
beats my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, golden.